Welcome to your financial journey. A financial goal gives you the direction that you need to guide your actions to end up where you want to go in your financial life. Goal setting can help you stay on the path even when you have competing financial priorities that can get in the way. The first step is you really want to understand what's most important to you. In general, you want to think of your goals in stages. An immediate goal being less than 6 months, short term generally being less than 2 years, medium term being 2 to 10 years, and then our long-term goals, which can be as long or even longer than 10 years. Once you identify what's really important to you, I'd like for you to think about that goal and make it SMART. So what does it mean to make your goals SMART? Remember, a SMART goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So what's an example of that? You could say, I want to save more money. Is that a worthy goal? Absolutely. Now, to make it specific, you can say, I want to have a rainy day fund in a savings account. You're really clear about what that savings means to you. To make it measurable, that target might be $200. You want to be really specific about what the target is. How will you know you've achieved the goal? Then make it achievable. I'll set up a budget and I'll prioritize saving $10 a week each week for 20 weeks. That will get me to my $200 goal. You also want to make sure that it's relevant. If you're worried about money when you have a financial setback or something that really gets in the way of you achieving your goal, that might be what makes it relevant for you. And finally, you want that goal to be time-bound. A financial goal without a date and a dollar amount is nothing but a dream. So make sure you give yourself a realistic date by when you want to achieve your goal. Once you've made your goal SMART, you really want to make sure that it answers the 3 questions. What do I want to do? Why is it important to me? And then, of course, when will I do it? And then take a moment to think about what do you need to reach your goals. If you know that you're in a situation right now where money is a little bit tight, you want to think about what are some small adjustments that you're ready, willing, and able to make to choose a different path. So when you think about your goals, you want to think about them in the context of your core values. What really matters most to you? Think about your ideal life and describe it, give it vivid details. What are some of the things that you might need to change? Think about your happiest moments, your most proud moments. Think about a time when you've done something exactly the way that you wanted to do it, and it turned out exactly the way you wanted it to. After you've thought about your values and what you want your life to look like, use words that describe your values. Really pull those out. It might be family, it could be security, it might be giving back, it could be community. Usually when we really get clear about our values, it's much easier to align our financial choices with the things that matter most. You also want to think about your beliefs about money. Sometimes you might hear or be raised in an environment where you hear money is the root of all evil, or you might have heard more money, more problems. When you think about those kinds of things, how does it affect what you believe about money? How does it get in the way of you doing the things that you want to do? So once you've got all of that under control, you've got to think about what will it take for you to get to your destination. I'd like to share a few ideas. You can increase your income. You might have to increase savings. You may have to improve your credit score, and you might even have to decrease debt. I'm sure there are others that you can think about, so think about it in the full scope of your financial life. Whatever is going on with you now, what is serving you, what's helping, and what might be getting in the way of you reaching your financial goals. Once you've got all of that under control and you know exactly where you're going, I'd like for you to take a few first steps. I want you to organize your financial documents. Gather all of your documents that are related to any financial topic that you have. That might look like your budget, it might look like bank statements, it could be credit card statements. Only you know your situation, but make sure that you're putting everything in one place so you know where to find it when you need it. I'd like for you to write your goals on something that's pretty. Make it something that really moves you. It can be an index card or lovely stationery or something that really inspires you to look at it regularly, and post it someplace that you can see it often. Remember, you want to make that goal SMART. And then use your calendar to track milestones. Often our goals have many layers, and we might have to take one step at a time to get where we want to go. Make sure that you give yourself a time-bound approach to each and every step that you take. So as you think about all of these ideas, I'd like for you to decide what's next. What's next for your financial journey, and what's one thing that you are ready, willing, and able to do to get where you want to go. Whenever we talk about financial journeys, I like to tell people start where you are. By starting where you are, you give yourself an honest look of exactly what's going on in your financial life in the context of your goal, and then you can make good, sound decisions about what to do next.